Hasn't played himself since becoming manager. Here's Bella for Blues. Now Sanchez, his first chance to get a shot in. Ends up just wide of the post, but good intent there from Ivan Sanchez.
Well, yeah, there's an example of him, you know, picking the ball up in that little 10 pocket. Again, nice little bit of, you know, pressing from Blues. Bella on the front foot, and as soon as he gets it in these areas inside the box, that's what you want from Ivan Sanchez. You know, get at players, get it out his feet onto his left foot, and that time forcing the corner.
The deflection does mean it is in at the moment. And now they come forward again, the visitors. Here's Sibley in behind, could be an opportunity. Glazed over the bar. It will be a corner, a decent save by Neil Etheridge.
Yeah, and again, I talk about Derby, that they do counter-attack very quickly, and that's a great pass, really good pass into Sibley's path. And it was that man Bielik we talked about. His distribution is excellent, and that's a good save from Neil Etheridge. He's going there, getting the block.
The corner drifted in from that right-hand side. Etheridge dropping it, and it's in. Derby take the lead. Christian Bielik against his old club. Etheridge not convincing at the corner, and it is the visitors that take the lead here through the ex-Blues man Christian Bielik. Blues 0, Derby 1.
Again, we mentioned it pre-game, didn't we, that you just don't want to, you know, give the opposition anything, or you know, give them opportunities in dangerous areas, and unfortunately when the goalkeeper does make a mistake, more often than not, you know, you get punished for it. And unfortunately, Neil Etheridge here won't want to see this one again. Routine for him, and literally just bounces off his chest. And again, a bit of fortune that he falls straight to the former Blues.
Said Darren, it was a goal that had been coming. And now Sibley into the box, strong challenge from Dean, and the referee has given a penalty. Outrage from Harley Dean. It didn't seem like that strong a challenge, but Derby might have a chance already to double their lead. And Aita Karanka looks on in dismay. Louis Sibley was the man challenged. Harley Dean just coming across. Well, what do you make of that, Darren?
It is one of them that Louis Sibley has got there first, and you know, he's running straight at Harley Dean, isn't he? And it does seem like a bit of a clumsy collision.
Well, Shinny standing over it, and he scores. Now Sibley again, running it. Harley Dean gets a shot in. Etheridge tipping over. But he has looked so dangerous, the 19-year-old.
Yeah, again, you know, credit to him. You know, gets the ball, gets turned, but he can't be allowed to do that. As soon as the ball goes into him, you have to have someone right up against him. Don't allow him to turn, because that's what he does. Louis Sibley, we've seen it. Literally one of the first phases of the game, he cut inside, had a tame shot in the end. But he's got his goal already. He's got an appetite for it. Can't allow him to get turned and running at you.
Another corner for Derby. Another set piece for Blues to defend here. Graham Shinny over this one. Swung in from that right-hand side at the near post, and it's ended up in again. A nightmare start for Blues. And it's 3-0. Kazim Richards gets on the score sheet. And this has been a disastrous start at St Andrews Trillion Trophy Stadium for Blues.
Yeah, it's the Cardinals sin from a corner. Not a great delivery from Graham Shinny either, but at the front post, I think it's Matt Clark, isn't it? Managed to get first contact.
Well, it was Matt Clark, yeah, and it comes off Adam Clayton before Kazim Richards just pokes it home. Doing well to pick himself back up and keep the ball. Here's San Jose. Now Colin. And Sanchez on that right-hand side. Low delivery by San Jose, and Gardner's shot ends up wide of the post, but that's better from Blues.
Yeah, a lot better. And again, it started with just a little bit of movement. You know, as soon as San Jose picked it up deeper, that's what he will do. It was Maxim Collin just coming inside the pitch, creating that angle. All of a sudden, he's in the Derby half and a bit of room. Spread it out wide to Sanchez, get him isolated 1v1. Far too easy for a cross to come into the Blues box. And the Derby frontmen tonight have really been on form.
Well, here's Djukovic for Blues. Now Collin. Bursting forward, Collin. He scored in Blues' last home game. That one not so good, but again, perhaps a sign that Blues may find a route back into this one. You feel that one goal can change everything, especially against a cold ball to the ear. Clayton's ball in. And Clark Salter was the man rising.
Yeah, decent enough ball from Clayton. Probably could have done with it just being a little bit flatter. And Clark Salter, you know, attacking it really well, but just couldn't quite get over the top of the ball or Bielik.
Here's Byrne. Zviak can take on Friend once more. Clayton doing his best to help out. There's ball in and at the back post. Derby make it 4. Well, what a disappointing night for Blues, and it only gets worse. Well, not too long to go now. Hopefully that injury perhaps that Djukovic was feeling can be healed up. And there is the final whistle. Another bitterly disappointing result at St Andrews Trillion Trophy Stadium. 4 Derby County goals condemning Blues to defeat to end 2020 on a low note.